To Suppa Duppa Morning Show, we got a special guest joining us in the building. Goes by the name of Leo the Reaper. What's going on, Leo? What's up, man?
Good morning, Super. I'm doing well. Good morning, St. Martin. How y'all doing?
We good, man. Good to have you here. And let me guess, you are a Leo zodiac sign, right?
No, I'm a Cancer, actually.
Wow. Okay, definitely fooled me because I see the shirt. I know your name is Leo. The lions are everything. So I'm like, okay, you got to be born in July, early August. But no, you're not a Leo.
No, my birthday is actually in a couple of days, June 25th.
Okay. All right, so you're a Cancer.
Yes.
Cancer. Okay, man. So, Leo, welcome to the studio. Pick up yourself. I think the first time I ever saw you or heard about you, I think you were doing a cipher.
Correct. Correct. The 7 to 1 cipher released on St. Martin's Day in 2022.
Right, I remember that. I was like, okay, this kid got talent. Yeah, man. So I've always been looking forward to getting your music. I know you dropped a couple of things, here and there, underground, some mixtapes maybe as well.
No mixtapes, just some random freestyles. We're working on a mixtape that's actually going to be coming September, August.
Okay, all right. So tell us a little bit about Leo the Reaper, and since you're not a Leo, how did you get the name?
Okay, so Leo the Reaper actually stems from the fact that my name Leandro means man of lions.
Okay.
It's a modern version of the name Leonidas, who of course we know from the movies 300 and the Greek mythology was someone of renown. And
this is Sparta.
I like to consider myself also someone of renown. When it comes to music, I feel that every time I get in the booth, I hop on a beat, I do my best to kill it. So
there you go. So you kicking competitions down that deep hole.
That's it.
Okay, then. All right. How do you get involved in the music business?
Music actually runs in my family. My grandfather, my father, my uncles, and a lot of my first cousins either play instruments or sing. And my older brother in Holland raps underground as well.
Okay, all right. So that's how you got involved in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when did you say that? You know what? I think I got it. I could do something in this music industry, especially here in St. Martin.
That was actually decided in 2020. Dr. Rum had hosted the Hardest on the Rock Quarantine Edition.
That's where I remember. That's where I first saw you. Yes, now
Yes.
I remember. Okay, yes, man, you were one. To me, you were one of the top 5.
Much appreciated.
I have to say, definitely.
Much appreciated. Yeah. So based on the feedback that I got from that, I said, you know what, maybe it's time to take this music thing serious.
Okay, so where do you come? Because you are a guy that has very, very phenomenal cadence and wordplay. Where do you get your inspiration from?
Honestly, I did a lot of reading as a child. I wasn't allowed to be outside like that. My mom was a very strict Christian, so I read the Bible and other books a lot. I was at the library almost every other day. And then I listened to a lot of music growing up. Some of my earliest inspirations were Jay-Z, Lil Wayne.
Did mom know you was listening to these?
No.
Okay.
No, fun fact, my first secular music CD that I got, I was actually in second form in MPC.
Okay.
And a classmate of mine burned it for me. So, I had to always have in my headphones to listen to that. But here we are today. It was worth something.
Right. Okay. All right. So you're here. We're here to talk about a new EP that you're dropping, right?
Correct.
All right.
Midnight Moods, available now on all streaming platforms.
What would you say is your style?
I don't have just one style. I'm very versatile, and I like to be as out of the box as possible. I don't want to be an artist that you only relate to one type of song. We're trying to tap into all genres, all markets.
Right. So you're trying to dibble and dabble. What about soca? Because right now that's popular in Samantha. Soca and booyah music. The rappers ain't getting as much love as they should be getting because you guys are very, very talented. Like I said, you guys are great with your artistry, your wordplay. It's like poetry. But right now everybody wants to shakalak.
Yeah, we actually have plans to release some Carnival themed music. So
okay.
Soca for next Carnival. So keep your ears out for that.
Nice, Leo the Reaper. So let's talk about it. It's called what? Midnight Moods?
Midnight Moods.
So tell us a little bit about the EP and what can we expect from it.
I think the EP is something that people that have been following me for a while will be quite surprised when they hear, because I stepped out of my comfort zone. I'm doing quite a bit of singing on this EP. I even have a track that's basically R&B. That one's called Crazy.
Okay.
And the inspiration for it basically came from different scenarios that I've experienced in life. And me personally, I'm a midnight owl. I prefer to be up during the evening hours, late morning hours, and that's when I usually get my inspiration.
Okay. Now, what I like to do, I like to go through the EP and go through track by track to get a little bit more insight of where the person's mind was when they wrote the song. So we're going to start it off first with track number 5. We're going to work our way from down up. So it's called On the Low.
Okay, so On the Low. Funny enough, the chorus for that song is actually a concept that I had in my head from since I was 19 years old. So I never wrote any verses to go with it. But what this song is going about is basically, can you keep a relationship private? Because as we know, in St. Martin, once people get involved, once your relationship is in the spotlight, a lot of people tend to interfere, you know, and
everybody's in your relationship.
Yeah, so that song goes in depth on that concept.
On the Low. Okay, nice. I would definitely like to hear that song. Crazy, like you said, this is one song that you're actually singing on, you said.
Yes, this is a love song. I wrote this song for someone very special to me.
Oh, snap. What her name?
Her name is Julika Mali.
Okay.
And yeah, you know, that's my tribute to her.
Nice. All right. And then you have Late Nights.
Yeah, Late Nights was released back in March. That's the lead single of the EP. Late Nights basically just describes a lifestyle that I, as a St. Martiner, have experienced, you know, in my years on the island.
Okay, all right. And then you have a song called Losses, track number 2 on the album.
Yes, Losses is a very personal track. You know, it covers some different challenges that I've been through, but also how, despite the adversity, perseverance is the key, you know, and no matter what you lose, you can always get it back, but you got to be determined. So it's a motivational, uplifting track at the same time too.
All right, and then we have the number 1 song, which we're going to play in just a bit. It's called Location.
Yeah, so now Location is a summer vibe, you know, and y'all gonna hear it just now, so you're gonna say exactly what I'm talking about. But it's really that type of song that you're gonna be playing a lot during the summer. You're gonna play a lot when you go on vacation, and you know, if I have to compare it to something, or if I have to put it in a genre, I'd say it's like a dancehall rap type fusion.
All right, so it's called Location, and that's one of the songs off of the new EP, which is called Midnight Moods.
Correct.
Which is now available, like you said, it's available on all streaming platforms and of the sort. So any music videos you're working on for any of these tracks?
Yes, we are gonna have 2 music videos coming within the next few months. We already have the Late Nights video out, once again since March, so you can go and check that out in the meantime. But stay tuned, because we got more videos coming, and we'll have a couple surprise releases over the summer as well.
Okay, nice. What about production? Who did most of the production on the album?
So YMX, the label, has 3 in-house producers. Out of the 5 tracks, I have 2 tracks produced by Drastic.
Okay.
I have 2 tracks produced by Stunner, and then I have 1 track produced by September himself.
Timber! Big up Sir one time, wherever you are at, bro. Don't know. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Their first single off of the new EP, Midnight Moods. It's called Location. Leo, without further ado, I'll let you introduce it to the listeners out there.
All right, listeners, you know, I think you're going to love this song. Please forgive me. You might hear a lot of pauses in the clean version, but the explicit version is available on all streaming platforms. So if you want to fill in the blanks, so to speak, you know what to do.
All right, let's get into it. It's brand new, Leo the Reaper. It's called Location. That's a long pause. Okay, damn. Brand new Leo the Reaper, across this one location. Ladies and gentlemen, the station with the attitude. Get the EP now. It's called Midnight Moods, available on all streaming platforms. Let's go.
When I put my tongue on you, baby, I make dreams come true. And I'm you too. When I put that pipe down on you, we gon' turn the bedroom into a pool. I be turning up in the jewels. You call me anytime that you want, baby, I'ma come through.
What the hell did you say? Yeah, boy. How do we turn it up?
In the pussy like a goddamn fool.
Aye.
Feels like I'm on vacation when I pull up to your location. I'm turning off my line. So I can't spend my time. Well, you know I got jobs, so she give me the keys. I give her till she weak in the knees. Different locations, we don't need a visa. We took her, now we up in the visa. My Mona Lisa, Leo da Vinci. I grip her waist and she move like a gypsy. 2 bottles in, got just feeling so tipsy. I love her like Lauren, she love me like Nipsey. We on vacation, a big celebration. Paparazzi wanna know the location. We too locked in to leak that information. Like hell in the cell, we know ain't no escaping. But we in heaven, living in paradise. We done make sacrifices for a better life. Ain't going nowhere, this love got us paralyzed. Turn off the phone so nobody's like I'm on vacation. Pull up to your location. I'm turning off my line, cause I can't spend some time. Feels like I'm on vacation when I pull up to your location. I'm turning off my line, cause I came to spend my time with you.
Brand new Leo the Reaper, across at one locations. One of the 5 songs off his new EP, which is called Midnight Moods, right?
That's correct. Midnight
now
Moods.
available. Man, what was that long pause that you said, man? No, okay, never mind. He told us behind the scenes that if people want to hear the raw version, all they got to do is just head on over to all the different streaming platforms and they could hear it for themselves, right?
That's right. You know, I make music for adults, and yeah, I am Martin, so you already know how it goes.
Yeah. You sure you read the Bible when you was younger? Because the way hard and pauses and bad words.
Father, forgive me. You know?
Leo, if anybody wants to follow you on social media, how can they do that?
You can follow me on Instagram at SXM Reaper. You can find me on Facebook under Leo the Reaper. Also SoundCloud, Leo the Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for now. You know, I'm working on stepping up my social media game. I used to be very introverted, but over the last few years, I've gradually been coming out of my shell. So yeah, we're gonna get the socials up and running real soon.
Okay, good. Now, when it comes to collaborations and inspirations from local artists, who are you inspired by, and who would you like to work with?
So the first local rapper that I encountered was none other than Torch.
Okay, yeah.
Because I grew up in the Bells Church, and that's definitely an artist that I look forward to collaborating with in the near future.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a location remix coming up with the Hot Shot.
Oh, nice! Big up Hot Shot one time.
You know, there are a few other artists locally that I really would love to work with. Pharaoh G, you know, salute to Pharaoh G out there doing his thing. But yeah, we open to work with anyone really, you know.
All right. What about inspiration?
As far as inspirations locally, again, Torch is on the top of that list.
Mm-hmm.
I respect Pharaoh's consistency. You know, that's a guy that's always working, always dropping. King James, you know, is someone that has done some big things for a boy coming from the islands. And you know, on that same note, I gotta shout out the Red Eye Crew as well. Like, you know, they charted into uncharted territory for the islanders. So, you know, salute to everybody out there that did their thing and paved the way for artists like me now.
All right, there you go. Here, the Reaper, thank you very much for joining us today at the Suppa Duppa Morning Show. Keep up the great work. Looking forward to listening to the rest of the EP. And don't forget, guys, it's now available on all streaming platforms. It's called Midnight Moods. Leo the Reaper. Make sure you check him out. And before you leave, one more question, which is the question of the day. Facebook.com/days101. Let us know, what is your favorite cologne or perfume?
My favorite cologne right now is One from Calvin Klein.
One from Calvin Klein. There you go. Ladies and 101 to station with the attitude. Stay tuned. We got much more coming up. I got a bag to give away courtesy of the Wars. Once again, it's a poker set, a tumbler, and a domino set in the bag. And you can get yourself a gift certificate from Nowhere Special or D's Beach Bar, formerly known as Zafiro in Beacon Hill. So stay tuned for that. Also, don't forget, tonight is going down over there at Moon Bar. Yes, it's a summer kickoff with TK Combo, brought to you by SIK Entertainment. So if you want to party tonight, head on down to Moon Bar. I got some guest list spots to give away. 5437-101. Call me up right now and I will add you to the guest list. Keep it locked right here to Laser 101.
This is PJD.
Let's go.
Laser 101.